Hey everybody, it's Crafty Glamper 77. I am finally here to do my second part of my TEMU haul. I have a bunch of orders coming in. This is probably my last one for a little bit that's mainly consist of baby items. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I have found out that me and my husband are expecting 2 grandbabies. My son's first and his youngest daughter, my stepdaughter's first. And they're due a week apart. So I've kind of went into gammy mode and bought a bunch of stuff off TEMU, but I'm going to chill her down a little bit. We will be finding out soon, April 5th, I think. They're having a gender reveal, I think, is Emmy's. We'll find out what it is. And then my son is doing his the following weekend. So yay, we'll be finding out really soon what we're having. Then I can buy more. I don't really think I want my hauls to be of just one particular subject or what. I don't know how to put it. I want to have a variety. But right now, this is the second part of my first. It's when I went into full gammy mode and I was just buying all kinds of baby stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get done with this one. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for jumping on here with me again. So I appreciate all of you guys. And we'll just get started with that. And I'll try not to stop and chit-chat too much. I'll try to chit-chat in between. But I do that. I lose focus, but we'll give her a go. This was a free item. Baron, my cat, is being a real trip. He has attacked my feet and everything. I mean, you know how cats get in that psycho mood where their ears pin back and they get real mean? Well, he's being a little turd. So maybe if I throw stuff on the floor he can play with, it'll make him leave me alone. This is Baby Bear. It was a free item. I don't know its size. 9 to 12 months. One of them is due in September 27th. And the other one is due the first part of October. So that'll be good for the summer months. But I thought that was really cute. It feels nice. It's all really soft. I am very pleased with the baby quality of their things. So very happy. I took a couple things to work to show from the first haul, but I had everything mixed back here. And I grabbed stuff out of the haul that I hadn't done yet. And then trying to put it all back, I couldn't remember if I showed it or not. There might be a couple of things I don't show. And there might be things that I'm re-showing. So if I am, I'm sorry. Newest member of the camping crew. Yes, you guys. We love to camp. We had beautiful weather like the last week and a half. And now it is turning really cold. Tomorrow is our last day at work. 2 or 3 weeks ago, we booked camping for spring break. So we go tomorrow and our weather is in the low 50s and high 27s pretty much at night. And the campground's booked. So cross our fingers for us, please, that we don't freeze any pipes or anything. It's going to get cold. That was $346 and I had 2 price adjustments if I didn't say that. Plus I'll probably edit up here. I'll try. Part of me just wants to get this uploaded, but he's working on some stuff in the camper. He's deweatherizing it, flushing out the lines and everything like that. And I've got so much to do. It was only $16 a night right now to camp. So we may end up just going Saturday if we don't get everything done today. But we had those terrible storms coming through. And it was so windy and cold last night. I didn't even mess with the camper. So it's kind of thrown us off kilt a little bit. This is free. I actually used these. They're for your plugins. There's 50 pieces in here. But you literally put them in your outlets. It's more so when they're crawling and starting to get into everything. But I really did have these in my outlets and I loved them. So yeah, you just stick them in your plugins. So the babies, you know, won't shock themselves or anything by sticking whatever in there. Because you know how fast they are. Okay, I got 2 of those camping crews. This one was $346 with 2 price adjustments, but I got 2 different sizes, and I want to go back in and get 2 more of these in the same sizes because we're going to camp. This is for more of the summer months. The other one was just so tiny I had to get it because the tinier the clothing, the cuter it is. But I'll get another one of this size and another one of that newborn 0 to 3 month size. Okay, so there's that. Did anybody else get those storms coming through? I know there was some tornadoes. I mean, it got really nasty. Thank goodness. We were actually in the yellow and red. It started a little after 9 and it went to about 10:30 something. And I couldn't go to sleep until it stopped. I couldn't relax enough to go to sleep. I got these right here. They're baby earmuffs. I have seen these at TJ Maxx for like $12.99. And I paid $6.52. I did not get a price adjustment. There is paperwork in there. This is the little strap. How does this go? Oh, you put it and then on their ears, then the strap goes across their forehead. But me and the hubby go to truck shows and stuff, so tractor shows. We thought this would be good. You will have to do it yourself, put it together, but it doesn't look complicated. I say that and I'll probably be like, David, will you do this for me? But, so yeah. Oh, okay. They literally go right, you weren't seeing anything, so I wasn't showing it right. It goes right through here to the other side. But you'll just put this on their ears, and then that strap will be through it, and then it just goes right here on their forehead. But we thought that would be perfect. It even shows them just sleeping in their beds and stuff, you know, just if you're sweeping. Some babies don't like that sound. I never coddled my babies like that. I would sweep right beside them, do stuff so they got used to the noises. So when this popped, when I saw this, I thought more of truck shows and tractor pulls is what I was thinking. So I wasn't really thinking of the pictures they were showing where they're just laying in the bed and sleeping. So, gotta toughen the little boogers up a little bit. You can't, I don't know what the word is I want to use. But anywho, that's what I got. I'm very excited for those. So there's that. I might have already showed this. I bought 2. But if I didn't, I'm just going to show it again, even if I did. It was one of my first things that I saw when I found out they were expecting, and I had to get it because we love Christmas. I think I did show it, but there's 2 different sizes. The other one's 0 to 3. This one's 3 months. The other one was really tiny, but it says the baby who stole Christmas. They might have had that in another color. I can't really remember. And that was $3.51. And I'm telling you guys, the material is really nice and soft. But yeah, if anybody was affected bad with those storms, I pray that everybody's okay. If your families or anybody was in that everyone was safe. Because, yeah, this is the time of year those storms come. I start getting nervous. I love a good thunderstorm. Love a good thunderstorm. But when they start the warnings on your phones, tornadoes and stuff like that, that's just like, yeah, I don't like that. Makes me very nervous, uptight. $6.79. I got 2 price adjustments. I got this one for Emmy. It's a very nice material. I love it. I really like the arms. I don't think I showed this one. I hope I didn't. It's cinched on the sides, which is nice for the grow and bump. But yeah, I thought that was pretty. I think it's an extra large. So, but it's really, really soft. I like that a lot. Let's see. I did it in an XL. Thank you for all the kind comments. Yes, I finally got hubby into my videos. It's taken me, what, over a year and a half. He always tells me no or has an excuse. Well, we went out last weekend because he found some good deals on Marketplace. And we had to go to Costco, the other direction, for that bid FTA. It's an auction site. I found a good deal there. We were coming out of Costco and I already whipped my phone up and said something goofy to him, and he was turning around getting ready to say something to me and stick his tongue out at me. Well, he did that, and then he kind of realized, crap, I think she's recording me. So I broke the ice right there, and we just did the rest of the day like that. So we put it into a 2-parter, but you guys were all so nice. This says, a little dirt never hurt. I think that's adorable. Love it. So soft. They've all got the snaps on them. But yeah, he seemed pretty fine and chill after that. Size 80, I have no idea. Most of the stuff I was getting was 0 to 3. Couple 6 to 9, but then 9 to 12, I think. That way it was more into the warm months. But yeah, there's that one. So he just kind of got into it after that, and he was fine. So, $3.27 is what I paid for that one. You can't beat the prices on these clothes and these onesies. You really can't. They're such good prices. Oh, that little ears for the babies come with this little tiny bag. I'll probably actually keep it in there, not the box, because it's a pretty soft silk little bag, and it has a string to cinch it. Hold on. I don't think I showed this. I hope I didn't. But yeah, it was kind of funny. He never wanted to do it, and then he just seen, oh, okay, it's not that bad. So he's kind of made comments like, when we do our next one, when we, oh my God, when we do our next one. So I think you may not see him in every video. Like, I can't get him to do a haul with me. I don't know why. But I even told him, you don't have to talk. Just hand it to me. He just doesn't seem to want to do that. But, hey, if I can get him into a vlog every now and then, I'm happy. But you guys said the nicest things. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I told him, I was like, see, babe, they're not going to make fun of you. He's like, they'll probably make fun of me. No, I said, I have nice subscribers. All of them are so nice out there, say the sweetest things. So thank you so much again for welcoming him into my channel. 3 to 6 months. This was a 2-pack. This, you guys, is so soft. This material is. I love it. Cute little koala bears. Watch, we'll probably have a girl, and I'll just have to put a pink or purple hair bow in her hair. But I think that's really cute. It's got the little feet. It is button. 3 to 6 months. I said that. Got the cute little sleeves there. It was a 2-pack for $10.76, and I got deals. Sometimes when you go on there, if you're signed up for text and stuff, they'll give you deals. Well, this has a variety of them. Some are free, some are just low deals that I got. It's $1.17 is what I paid, but if you want it, it's $10.76 for both. Not bad at all. Not bad. And then look at this cute. It's not black. I hope, it's gray. Yeah, you guys can see that. It's gray. It's set up the same way. Buttons down. Has the cute little teeny weeny feet there. But I thought those were really cute. And no, $1.17. Gammon can't pass that up because they're going to be looking like little dolls in those. Little doll babies. He just had to leave. He went to Gilman's. He went to Connorsville to Gilman's. We've got some kind of leak. It seems like there's always, every time we start the year to camping, there's always something that we have to fix. Underneath the kitchen sink, it's just doing a slow drip, but it's a drip. So he's going to go get a new valve. And then we need some fuses, so our fireplace will work. But it's always something. It really is. I only paid $11. That's what it was. That 2-piece outfit I just showed you. This, and this. 4 things. I don't know now. I think I got my stuff in different bags for getting stuff out and showing people. So I won't even say anything. I'll just tell you the prices on here because what I wrote on that bag is non-existent now. This right here, I paid $7.46. We're doing Winnie Pooh as the theme. I know most of you have heard that already, but maybe the new ones on here haven't. We're converting Emmy's room into a spare bedroom / nursery, and we're doing it in Pooh. This one actually even had a little paper on it. But look, you guys. Look at Winnie here. Let me find the Winnie guy. Little Pooh Bear. I mean, he's so cute. It is thin. So even though it's smaller, you want to put a onesie underneath it. And obviously, it's probably for inside the house. But you'll have them bundled up if you take them outside. I want to say this is 0 to 3 as well. But it zips down at an angle to the leg. And it does cover that up so it doesn't poke them, which is nice. Very, very soft. I think the sleeves and the little ankles are adorable. But yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I actually bought a couple outfits from the dollar store yesterday that I should have brought up here and showed you guys. Winnie the Pooh outfits, but we'll just keep this straight up TEMU. I got this for $2.45. That's what it would have cost. I got it free. It's just a little hairbrush and comb set. Is smooshed. Everything almost gets smooshed that you get from TEMU. So, but I thought it was pretty because it's wood. I thought that was really pretty. I need to get 2 sets so they each have one. I only got one. And see, my hairbrush is smushed to the side. But a little bit of playing with that will help it in time. I'm saying that as I'm doing it, just flattens right back over how it was. But it's very, can you see how soft that is? It's very soft. There's some long ones in there, but they're not coming out as I'm pulling it or anything. So that's good. I mean, they're just some little one I can trim. But it's very, very soft. Nice, hard, thick wood. Love that. Cute. Here, I won't put it back in the bag. This mess will probably be on the floor until we get done camping. We go camping. It's supposed to be tomorrow, might be Saturday. We go all through the week, and then we come home the following Sunday. So, and it's literally going to be cold most of the time. I think next Saturday, 61 is what I saw, and that was the highest, like a day before we go home. Does that sound about right? $8.14. I got 2 price adjustments, and it's got this little tag on here. It's very, very soft, but it has a tag. You guys can probably just see how soft that is. Even this, it's very soft. Love it. I'm going to open it just to see. Because it's stuff for here. It's stuff that we're going to use. There we go. Maybe. I feel like it. Yep. Wow. I'll have to go through and make sure I get those little pokey things. One fell out. Ugh, I don't like it when they do this. And then you have to go through and find all those stinking little pieces in there. And sometimes it gets stuck in the material. So, there it is. It's like a cute little, and it's gray. They had different colors. Like a little snuggle blanket. Like a security blanket for them. And it really is soft, you guys. I think they had pink, probably had white, maybe had blue and a sage green color that's real pretty. But yeah, oh, here's one. But now I gotta go through. There's gonna be, oh, a few of those for me to get out. Nope. There we go. But there's more. I'll have to get them later. It's called Colaco. Is the brand. I think you can see if it focuses there. So got that. What a mess. What a mess I have on my floor. Oh, I got $15.93. I got 1 price adjustment. You guys, I already showed in the last haul, we got a little diaper bag to carry, right? It's almost like anything I see Winnie the Pooh, because we chose that as our theme. I have to have it. So, I didn't need to get this, but I did. We'll use it, whatever, whether I'm packing their stuff for the camper to go in this, and it's all just in one spot. It is a cute bag. It's got Pooh Bear on it. It feels really nice. Feels like a normal school gym bag. It gets caught inside, of course. There it goes. But you just have an inside pocket from the front. And you got your things here, so I'm going to assume there might be a strap inside. You've got zippers here on the end. Let me see if it goes clean through like you would put a pair of shoes or something. Yeah, it goes through to about right here. This does. And that zips back up. And you've got on the opposite side, you have a nice big pocket. Let's see the inside if there's a belt for you to put it over your shoulder. Yes, there is. So you just got a little chintzy belt here, nothing special, spectacular. You do have a zipper that goes all the way across. This is the thing where it unzipped on the side. Like if you want to stick shoes or something in there to separate it from everything else. And then 2 pockets. I don't know, you guys. It's like I just said. And I'll store some of this stuff in there and set it downstairs in the closet. I worked my butt off last weekend. And well, it wasn't the weekend. I did it in one day. On Emmy's room. She'd already gone through everything she wanted. And I was to pack everything else, and we can put it in the basement. Went to Costco. It's one of the reasons that's the reason we were at Costco. We bought 6 or 8 more. We bought totes is what we did. And did you guys like get the actual size, or am I just flipping it around too much for you to see? It is a nice size bag. So there you go. That'll kind of help you see it a little bit more. I put the little vlog up there. But yeah, I worked my booty off. I filled every tote. I did it. David went and visited his mom. Let me get something really quick. Baron. Oh, he thinks this is a toy. He's trying to eat the bristles. Yeah, I showed the before and after. I took pictures, and I meant to put them at the end of the video. I didn't, but you can see what it looked like before because I did show to the end. Boy, something was really fuzzy. Oh, I bet it was that blanket. This come with a cute little bow bag. It was $12.87 for all of these little pants. I know, watch. I'll probably jinx this. We'll have a boy. If I buy a bunch of boy stuff, I'll probably have a girl. But look at these little... And they're soft. These little rib-lined pants. These are just extra loose materials from the other ones in there with it. Aren't those so cute? Them little flared bottoms. And I got size 3 to 6 months on them. 100% cotton. So I got pink. The other 2 are made just like them. And then I got white and red. So a cute little 3-pack for them. I thought they were adorable. So got that. But yeah, thank you for the kind comments on that as well, because I did. I worked hard on that room. Let's just say my back was killing me when I got done. Okay, I got more of these. I showed them on my last haul. They go from newborn, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 18, 18 to 24 months. I can't remember. But they have different colors. They've got a real pretty blue. That's like a mauve color. There's the sage green. I don't want to waste your guys' time, but there might be people that didn't see the other one and want to see the colors. Okay. You got this brownish color, that color, the wood color, a light tan, this blue, a very light green color. It doesn't look like it on there, but it is. And then this real pretty green. So you get all those colors. I thought they were cute. Organize the closets. This is what I was rambling on about on my last haul. I thought it was this one, and it wasn't. It was something else. I'll put the picture up here in the corner. When I was saying that I found this, and we're going to do wood trim because I want to have an accent wall in the nursery. It is literally like Winnie the Pooh, like acres is what they call it, 100 acres or something like that. But we'll hang it up because it'll help with the wrinkles some too. Maybe even throw it in the dryer a bit. Not very long. But this stinks. It smells like I opened up a can of fish. So we'll air that out because that's stinky. I don't see the size on this one. They do come in different sizes, but you can see it's supposed to be a banner. But we're going to put this on our wall. Okay, let's see. I'm 4'11". It's flush with the floor, and it's as tall as me, if not a hair taller. And here it is. Let me bring it up to you so you guys can see it. Is that the good side? No, this is more of the colored side. But, and there's Winnie the Pooh on there. I don't know if it has any of the other characters, but at 100 Acre Woods, Eeyore's Gloomy Place down here at the bottom, and that might be Eeyore down there. But it's really cute, you guys. And oh, and then there's Christopher Robin. I almost forgot his name. But that's how wide it is. So it's actually more of the, why do you like this brush? Quit. It's actually more of the original Pooh look. Like Rabbit originally looked like a rabbit. He didn't have the face and cartoonish look that he did years later. And Tigger was completely different too. So they just kind of evolve like things do. They change. But well, like right here is what I'm talking about. Here's Rabbit. Most of you probably know that. But for ones, you know, that didn't, might be a lot younger than me and just see it for what it is now. There was an earlier look to Pooh and the characters. So that's going to be on our accent wall, and we're going to trim it out in wood. And that is exactly how they showed it in there as an example, and I loved it. So that's our plan with that. I sealed the brush because Baron doesn't want to leave it alone. $7.79. And that was like a polyester. This is $7.79. These are supposed to be Maternity. I got them in like an extra large, I think. XXL is what I got them in. So there's those right here. Thought those were nice. Thought they had a little cinching, but they don't. They've got a couple of pockets here on the side. So yeah, that's nice. I always thought Maternity where like this seam right here would go more like down for around under the belly, but this one doesn't. To me, they honestly look like regular leggings. I did not know y'all was crooked. I must have bumped it. So let me fix you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to turn around. See, I put this up here for Baron, but he never lays on it. So I'm going to move y'all. I do this. I have all my vinyls and stuff in there, but I do that so he has a place to lay down. There's our ceilings, like downstairs. We still have to finish that. Our big Santa, I don't want to put him in the basement. I don't have anything big enough to keep him in. So Santa stays up here with me. But yeah, Baron, say hi. But I don't want to get him too woke up again. If he's going to be up there and get comfortable, that means he's leaving me alone. Oof. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's too low. There. Okay. Just 2 bags, so we're kind of moving along. I'll get everything out. So you don't have to keep hearing the rustling of the bag. Okay. Now, you guys, I feel like I showed you this. Okay, I'm going to show it again, but I thought I did. $4.73. It's made of canvas. This is what we picked as our diaper bag. It's got Piglet on there. It's got Pooh, and it has Tigger, which I thought was really cute. And it's a nice thick canvas. I mean, the insides aren't always the best, but it's just going to be diapers, wipes, little things like that. But that's a pocket for each one. There's just this little pocket. You don't want to put much in there because it's kind of cheap in there. But, yeah, it's a nice size. Put stuff in there. This is literally going to be our little diaper bag. So I thought that was a really good buy. If I showed this already in my other one, I apologize. I got that for $4.73. I've seen them as high as $8 something. So you guys don't forget, throw it in your cart, leave it in there for a little bit, and they'll start giving you these daily deals and all that different stuff, and they'll pick stuff that's in your cart. But you'll see it go down in price. Sometimes you see it go up, but normally it's like a sale. $3.27 times one price adjustment. Oh. And I'm just going to make a pillow. And for decoration, put it in the crib, you know, when it's made, not when they're sleeping in it. But I thought that was cute. It's two-sided. It is a nice, thick, smooth canvas-like material. Let's see how she zips. Let's see. So she zips really good. But I'll just go to Hobby Lobby and I'll buy the pillow filler. And that'll do that. So it's a cute little thing. For $3.23 and a price adjustment? Yes, absolutely. See, I keep thinking I showed these. Maybe I didn't. This was $3.06 for two. You granted, you guys, I've probably had this order for 3 weeks or more now because I already did this one haul about a week ago, the first part of it. And I'd already been having it for a couple weeks or more. So I've had this stuff for a while. This is how you open. There we go. It just comes as a 2-pack. It's not that I really needed to, but I got to. You can put wipes or just whatever you want in there. That's what it's actually for, because you'll stick your wipes in there and then you put it here and then you'll pull them out. So I thought that was cute. And let's see. Let me open it. Let me open it. Okay, so it's like a Ziploc bag, but it will open up that wide for you. Okay, so you can put a pack of the smaller ones in there, but it's just like that, and it literally seals like a Ziploc bag, and even has, I don't know why you use it as a wristlet, but it's just a cute little hangy. But it comes with two. You have both these designs here. So that's not bad for $3.06. So I got that. This is just something to go in the closet. Like their hairbrush set. Their nail clippers, which I haven't gotten. They're in my cart with a million other things. Household stuff. Clothes. My clothes. David's clothes. But anyway. You just get a little hanger and you hang the hooky part through here so it just hangs in your closet like that. But you can just put little things. Nothing heavy because this is a very thin plastic. It is cheap made, I'll tell you that. But it was $1.88. It's going in the closet just for little things. Nothing heavy. Nothing sharp because it will definitely poke a hole in it. So I got that. I'm not even going to fold this back down in that bag. I'm not even going to try. Got this outfit for $11.89. Come in this cute little bag. I know. Watch me. We'll have 2 boys, but that's fine. Whatever. Somebody else I'll know will have a little one that it can fit or something. Yard sale. But here's the little shirt, which is so cute. This part's really soft. I don't really like how this feels, but their skin won't feel that. It's really soft inside. So just on the outside, I don't really like the texture that much, but it's not bad. And the green is very soft. So it has that and these cute little elastic pants, you guys. Look at this. Adorable. And then you just tie this up as a little hair bow on their head. So I thought the little daisies was cute. Mia, our oldest granddaughter, loves daisies. So I thought of her. I thought, oh, she'll love seeing the baby in that. So I got that. Got some more of these metal signs. Here's 2. And I'm so happy, you guys. It took them forever to start packaging them like this. I bought a bunch of different ones, and I don't think they were all from the same seller. I don't know. I didn't really look at that. This was $4.58, but they've sent them before just like this with nothing, and they're bent. They've always been good at giving you your money back. They never asked for the item back, but I'm loving that they finally are packaging these good. I got this with him and Christopher Robin, but I thought that was cute. It is the signs. It doesn't look like it's perfectly straight, but there's no crease in it, so I'm happy with that. So I got that one. Can't wait to decorate the room. David's thinking about, we have wood flooring downstairs, and he's thinking about, because we had extra, putting that, tearing up the carpet, putting it in there, and just getting a rug. And it's, and then painting. Paint first, of course. Who likes to paint out there? I like to paint when it's little crafts, but not a huge craft project. But I would prefer to do that than I would a wall or a room. It's too tedious and takes too long. I literally want to go 90 miles an hour because I don't have the patience for it. David has patience of gold. He's so laid back. And as you saw in the videos, if you watch those vlogs from last weekend, he's very soft-spoken. So David has the patience, but I do not. So I'm not much help on that. But I would help him on the floor and, you know, decorate and all that. So we balance out just fine in the end. Now, this is what the characters look like. I paid $5.60. I got 2 price adjustments. I still think it made it just a little over $5, though, which is great deals for 10 signs. That's how Rabbit used to look. And then he kind of still looks like how he kind of morphed and changed into over the years, because Tigger did look different back in the day. Even the original stuffed animals, he's different. But I think that's really cute. Perfect. That's going up in the room. Oh my goodness, I have such a mess down here. I got some maternity underwear. Not that either one of the girls got big booties, but if you've been pregnant, your booty tends to get a little bit bigger. So I got an extra large, but also a lot of their stuff sizes small. This was a 3-pack of underwear, just stuff I didn't think they would really think of for themselves. So $7.99. Here's the colors. There might be some pregnant moms out there that maternity stuff can get expensive, and you might be able to get it on TEMU a whole lot cheaper. But you've got this pretty blue, this gray, and then this mauve color. But they're nice and stretchy. They have a very nice band, and they're soft. I don't know if you can see that material, but it's really, really soft. Lots of stretch. These go under the belly, and they did have some that were kind of like over the belly button. So they have different kinds, but I just got those. And it was a 3-pack. So I thought that was kind of a good idea, actually. I don't know how they'll feel like when I say, here, I got you some maternity underwear. So Michelle, if you're watching, Emmy doesn't watch me too much. She's got a busy life going on. They're always busy. So, Michelle, got you some maternity underwear, girl. You might not think you'll like it right now, but you'll be grateful for them later, won't you guys? If you've worn them, you know. Okay. Get some of this stuff out. Bags are too noisy. Hold on. Guys, this cat. Cats have the life, don't they? Look. Baron. He's got such a crappy look on his face. Why do cats always look like they're peed off at the world? You know, you mess with them when they want you to mess with them. He's kind of tuckered out. I'm glad. He was tearing my feet up before I started this haul. I was almost thinking, oh, forget it. I'm not doing it because I'm not going to have him doing this while I'm trying. This is 9 months. My parents think they're in charge. That's so cute. So I thought that was really cute. And it's soft. One thing, and not all of them have been like this, they'll put that right here on the outside seam. Why? I have no idea. It should be on the inside. But anywho, that's what they did. But this is really cute. Very, very soft. $363 times 1 price adjustment. $349. Once again, it's on the outside. I think this is 9 months as well. This one just says size 80. I don't know why they do that. And it's on the outside. Look, we love to go to monster truck shows and stuff like that. So, what's this say? Just a boy who loves a monster truck. So we'll see if we get a boy. Hopefully I didn't jinx anything. My husband loved this. He really did. He loved it. So there, oh, and it is soft. It really is. Let me see the inside real fast. That's the only downfall. We'll have to see. It is more of the plasticky feel on the outside, and it's such a big picture that it's soft inside, but I can't describe what I want to say. I can't put it into words. If you bought anything off TEMU and it had a big plasticky iron on, like a huge one on your shirt, you know how it's real stiff and it just makes the inside feel kind of different too. Even if you feel the material, which is soft, it feels different. I don't know. I can't get out what I want to say. I got a lint remover, $7.83 times 2 price adjustments. I bought one a long time ago, almost towards the beginning of doing TEMU hauls, and I don't know what I did with it. So I went ahead and got another one. But that's what it looks like. I paid $7.83 times 2. It gives you a demo in like every language you can think of. This part is the English. So you have that. I guess a little cheapo brush to clean it. Got your USB port charger. And this is, let me see. Sometimes things are charged. Oh, Baron didn't like that. Sorry. But, okay, it works, you guys, totally. And it just has one setting. You go up with it, and that it'll work. So, I've got some pants here that need done. It works. Nice. I don't know if you can kind of hear it catching, but it does. And as most of them, you just twist and it comes off. I didn't really do a whole lot because these aren't bad. But do you see that black in there? These are just like cotton leggings that I'm wearing, and the seam, after a while, because they're so old, I just wear them to death. The seam gets fuzzy from washing, and that's what I took off, and it took it off perfectly. So that will help the looks of them quite a bit. So that was worth it for only $7 and something, and I love, it's got a nice grippy handle. So I really do like that. I'm happy with that. And right there's your end for the USB charger. So there's that. You guys liking everything so far? Yes, it's baby stuff. My next hauls are going to be a mix of things. So people that don't just want to see baby stuff and want to see a variety, that's what they'll be. But I ordered all this when I found out, and I was just really, really excited. So I'm sorry. I know stuff like this bores people. I too like to watch hauls that have a variety of things and not just one thing. This was $8.83 times 3 price adjustments. This is going, excuse me, to go on the door downstairs in their room. It does come with the little hooks. I have these for my camper doors, for the bathroom, for the, both bedrooms, the bunkhouse room, our bedroom, and the bathroom. and you can store stuff in them, and they're handy dandy. Sometimes we just put snacks in them, sometimes it's cups. But this one's really long, you guys. Look how long. Whoa, baby. So yeah, we can just put stuff in here. They come out that wide. The depth, I guess what I want to say, the depth, the width. I'm trying to get one open, and they've been closed so long, it'll take a little bit. Putting stuff in them will form them. But really nice. Each one's like that. Much thicker plastic than what that one was that I showed that's yellow, and I said I won't be able to put very much in there because it's very thin plastic. It'll tear. These are really, really nice. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what keeps them out is these things here. That's what gives it its support and holds the shape. So you just put them right like that, and that'll keep each one out. They'll all do that for you. So yes, that's what's going on the back of that door, and it does have the hooks. I'm so excited. All this little stuff. I really, really am. That was, again, $8.83 with 3 price adjustments. Just 5 more things. 46 minutes, okay. Got this little Mickey Mouse outfit. Look, you guys, it has little feet. I paid, oh, it was free, but if you pay for it, buy it outright at $7.35, which is not bad because, look, you're getting these little soft pants with this little onesie. I might have showed this. I can't remember. What does it say? Little baby. It's long sleeve. It's very soft. Very soft. Has the little snap like a onesie. And then it's got this little hat right here. That 3-piece outfit, if you want to buy it, $7.35. I thought that was such a good deal. It is thin, but it'll be really nice. You could put another little plain onesie on underneath it. It might be good for fall, but that's a really good buy. I cannot pass it up. I love Disney. I love Disney. This was $3.55. Little cowboy is what this one says. So cute. Just thought it was adorable. And most of these do come in other colors. Some are set for the color, but they're usually in white and gray, and this color is like the most 3 popular ones. Very soft. I think this is the 9 months again. I will be cutting that tag out. I don't know why they put those on the outside seams. And this is just something to keep in the closet. I don't want Baron's cat hair all over the baby blankets. I paid $3.02. We've all probably seen them, and some of you guys probably have them if you bought from TEMU. It's literally one of those great big totes. It's so hard to make stuff fluff when it's been smushed for so long. But anyway, gosh, it's one of these great big bags. Where's the top? I thought it would have a handle. But anyway, I tried to open it some. There's a handle. It gets really big. It's collapsing on me, but it's a nice size. But I thought I would put blankets in here and keep them in the closet, and I like that it has the clear thing so I can see what's in there. But that will keep the kitty cat hair off because I don't want all that on the baby. I got this one in gray. So yeah, I got one more of these 10 things, $4.32. It's Christmas, of course. He's got his little Christmas bag, and then it's Winnie the Pooh. So got that. $10.50, and I'm not kidding you guys. I got 5 price adjustments on this bad boy. This goes on your diaper, your bed, whatever you want. This goes on your diaper. It goes on your bed, and it's like a diaper caddy. So I don't know how you hook it on the bed, but you hook it on there somehow. David, it's one of those things David will figure out for me. It's got this little hook, but look, you've got this little netting here. You've got the inside. Right here is a separator, so you could put your baby wipes sideways or whatever and pull them out there. And you can put your diapers here. And it does come with 2 pieces. So one for up here. Bear with me. This is it, you guys. So if you don't want to see the end result of it, thank you so much for jumping on here. It is the last piece. I appreciate you guys watching and supporting my channel. I am not sponsored through TEMU. I'm not an affiliate or whatever they call it. They don't pay me. But I do spend a lot of money doing this, me and my husband. So I do want you to know, recently I just became sponsored through YouTube, through the commercial ads and stuff like that. I don't read fine print, not at all. I know there's a $100 threshold for you to even get paid. You have to meet that minimum amount. But I don't know if it happens every time your channel gets watched and the commercials get to play. I guess that's probably what they base it on. But I decided, you know, I put a lot of money in. I put a lot of money out. So it would be nice to see it coming in to help me get more items and stuff like that. Pay a bill, whatever. But I'm not sponsored through TEMU whatsoever. But I thought, okay, I'll take a little bit of income off of YouTube, even if it's just for the commercials. I know the commercials are annoying because I'm watching them on TV. As soon as it comes up, skip or next, I'm clicking, I'm passing them. That's fine, but I get it because I do it too. So yeah, this is what it looks like. They have different ones. I like this pattern. Never had that. Stick stuff here. Put your thin baby wipe things sideways in here and you can open it. You can stock your diapers. You can put baby powder in here. But whatever right here, if you got Desitin or whatever you use that they'd had a rash, just kind of store stuff there. And it's a little bit, it's like a gym bag right here, but it's thick. This right here is hard. So this is a good well-made little bag, caddy. Oh, and they've even got stuff up here. Shoot, I didn't even notice that. You guys might have seen those, but I didn't. So you got extra pockets up there. But yeah, it goes on the baby bed. So that's it, guys. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but I thank you for your time. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, evening, day, whatever it is. I don't ever introduce my name, and I don't know why. I always say Crafty Glamper. But if you've been on here for a long time or a while, you probably know by now. If you're new, my name's Amanda. Everybody calls me Mandy. So welcome. All right, guys. That is all I have for this one. I do have more coming. I will be vlogging camping. If any of the TEMU orders come in while I'm camping, I'll probably do them at the campground. So, all right. Baron's up here. He's out. That's my time to go so I can clean all this up. And hopefully he won't bother me. So, guys, have a blessed evening. Here it's evening. So, have a blessed evening, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.